Picture this. You walk out onto your back patio on a quiet morning. You look up at your hanging flower pot or your roof gutter. Sitting right there is a pair of gentle mourning doves. You have probably seen them 100 times. They look completely peaceful. A few days later, two tiny scruffy chicks hatch from their eggs. You decide to watch through your window. But suddenly, something bizarre happens. It looks almost violent. One of the babies shoves its entire beak straight down the mother's throat. The mother starts bobbing her head, gagging and shuddering with strange body spasms. Then the father bird flies in, takes her place, and does the exact same thing. If you did not know what was happening, you might think the parent birds are choking, fighting, or trying to swallow their own babies whole. Most people believe only mammals can nurse their young. We are taught in school that birds simply fly around catching bugs, chewing of seeds, and puking half-digested mush into their baby's open mouth. That common belief is completely wrong. What is actually happening on your porch is one of the strangest biological wonders on Earth. That dove is not regurgitating seeds. Both the mother and the father are actively nursing their babies with genuine, super nutritious milk. In this video, backed by real ornithology studies and cutting-edge laboratory research, we are uncovering the hidden science of crop milk. First, the weird biological organ that transforms a bird's throat into a milk factory. Second, why father doves have the ultimate parental superpower. Third, the strict two-egg rule that dictates dove family size. Fourth, the lab discovery that boosted baby chick growth by 40%. And finally, the shocking scientific theory linking your backyard doves to giant Mesozoic dinosaurs. Plus, stick around until the very end because I have a crucial bonus tip for your backyard bird feeders and birth baths that could save the lives of baby doves in your neighborhood this season. Welcome to Backyard Mysteries, where every backyard has a story and we help you uncover it. Back in 1786, a famous Scottish surgeon named Dr. John Hunter was dissecting birds. He noticed something that baffled him. During nesting season, the inside of a pigeon's throat looked thick, puffy, and covered in a strange substance resembling yellow cottage cheese. He proved that this substance was not old food. The bird's body was manufacturing it from scratch. To understand how this works, we have to look at an organ called the crop. In most birds, the crop is just a stretchy storage pouch located at the bottom of the gullet. When a mourning dove visits your backyard feeder, it scoops up as many seeds as possible in a few seconds. It stores them in its crop so it can fly up to a safe tree branch and digest them later, away from neighborhood cats. Normally, the walls of the crop are paper thin, but when mourning doves sit on eggs, a powerful hormone surges through their bloodstreams. That hormone is prolactin. It is the exact same hormone that triggers human mothers to produce breast milk. When prolactin hits the dove's crop, the tissue goes into overdrive. The lining swells up to 10 times its normal thickness. The cells pack themselves full of fats and proteins. In mammals, milk is a liquid pumped out by sweat glands, but in doves, the process is called holocrine secretion. The nutrient-loaded cells on the crop wall naturally shed and crumble into the throat. The result is a thick, rich curd. It contains 0 sugar and no lactose, but it is packed with up to 60% protein and over 30% healthy fats. That makes dove crop milk far richer in protein than whole cow's milk or human milk. Here's the big twist that surprises almost every backyard birdwatcher. In the mammal world, nursing newborn babies falls entirely on the mother. But in mourning doves and pigeons, father birds lactate too. The male dove produces the exact same nutrient-dense crop milk as the female. In fact, mourning dove parents run on a strict shift schedule. The father bird usually takes over nesting duty from late morning to mid-afternoon. The mother takes over the night and morning shifts. When dad is on duty, his body temperature keeps the eggs warm, and his crop fills with milk ready to feed the chicks the moment they hatch. Parent doves also make a surprising sacrifice right before the eggs hatch. About 1 to 2 days before hatching, both mom and dad completely stop eating solid food. They go on a strict fast. Why do they starve themselves? Because a newborn squab has a fragile, undeveloped stomach. If a single hard seed were mixed into the milk, the baby chick could choke or suffer severe internal blockage. By fasting, the parents clear out their throats completely. That guarantees their babies receive pure, safe, golden milk for their first few days of life. So, the next time you see a quiet father dove sitting on a gutter in the hot sun looking exhausted, give him some credit. He is fasting and producing milk for his young. Have you ever wondered why you almost never see a dove nest with 4, 5, or 6 eggs like robins or ducks? Mourning doves almost always lay exactly 2 eggs. For decades, scientists wondered why. The answer came from a landmark study conducted by ecologist David Blockstein. Blockstein added a third baby chick to active mourning dove nests. When he did that during the early milk feeding stage, chick survival crashed down to just 31%. The surviving babies were severely stunted and weak. The reason is simple. Crop milk is so rich and takes so much energy to produce that 2 parents can only make enough milk for 2 babies. A third mouth pushes the parents past their biological limit. Nature designed their milk supply with razor-sharp precision. In fact, many backyard observers notice something fascinating. If one egg in a nest fails to hatch, the remaining single chick gets the entire double dose of crop milk meant for 2. That lone chick experiences a massive growth explosion. It can double its body weight in less than 48 hours and feather out days ahead of schedule. It is amazing how nature balances every drop of energy in our own backyards. If you love discovering the hidden secrets of the wildlife living right outside your back door, take a quick second right now to hit that subscribe button and click the bell. Join our Backyard Mysteries family, where we uncover the wild wonders hiding in plain sight every single week. Wildlife rehabilitators know that if you rescue a newborn dove chick and try feeding it standard baby bird formula or cow's milk, the chick will often fail to thrive or even die. For years, nobody fully understood why synthetic formulas failed. Then, scientists at Australia's CSIRO and Deakin University, led by researchers Dr. Megan Gillespie and Dr. Tamsin Crowley, analyzed the genetic code of crop milk. What they discovered proved that crop milk is not just food, it is a living medical shield. Crop milk contains massive levels of immunoglobulin A, a specialized antibody that coats the baby bird's intestines to protect against deadly infections. It carries powerful antioxidant proteins that stop cellular damage while the baby grows at breakneck speeds. Even more amazing, parent doves pass a starter kit of healthy gut bacteria directly through their milk, setting up the chick's digestive system for life. When scientists fed real crop milk to ordinary domestic chicken hatchlings, the result was incredible. The chick's growth rate jumped by nearly 40%, and over 1,500 immune-boosting genes inside their bodies turned on automatically. Think about that the next time you hear a dove cooing outside your window. That gentle gray bird is manufacturing a high-tech survival formula in its throat. Take a moment right now to comment down below. Have you ever noticed a dove nesting in a strange spot in your yard, like a grill cover, a porch light, or a wreath? Tell us your story, and make sure to share this video with a friend or fellow gardener who loves backyard birds. Most people have no clue birds can produce milk, and they will be stunned to learn the truth. Doves and pigeons are not the only birds with this ability. Greater flamingos produce a bright red crop milk packed with carotenoids that feeds their chicks for months until their filter-feeding beaks develop. Male emperor penguins produce crop milk during harsh Antarctic blizzards while waiting for their mothers to return from the ocean. This brings us to our biggest mystery yet. In 2013, comparative physiologist Professor Paul Else published a groundbreaking paper in the Journal of Experimental Biology asking a radical question. Did giant prehistoric dinosaurs produce milk? Think about the physical dilemma paleontologists face. A giant, plant-eating hadrosaur or sauropod weighed several tons, but its newborn hatchling weighed only a few pounds. A tiny baby dinosaur had delicate jaws. It could not chew tough prehistoric pine needles or woody ferns, and its parents were far too massive to hunt for tiny, soft insects without stepping on their own nests. Professor Else argued that because birds are living theropod dinosaurs, their ancient ancestors likely used the exact same trick. Giant dinosaur parents likely used prolactin surges to produce nutrient-rich antibody spike secretions from their upper throats. This allowed multi-ton dinosaurs to pump superfuel directly into their tiny hatchlings, driving the fastest juvenile growth rates in Earth's history. That means when you watch a mourning dove nursing its chicks in your hanging basket, you are watching an ancient, prehistoric feeding system that may have built the giants of the dinosaur age. Here is your promised bonus tip for keeping your neighborhood doves healthy and safe. Because doves feed by passing crop fluids mouth to mouth, they're especially vulnerable to a microscopic parasite called Trichomonas. This causes a condition known as canker or sauerkraut, where yellow buildup blocks the bird's throat, making it impossible to swallow or feed milk to its squabs. This parasite spreads easily at backyard bird baths and standing water trays. To protect your neighborhood dove families, scrub your bird baths and water dishes with a safe, diluted 9-to-1 water and vinegar mix once a week. Rinse thoroughly and refill with fresh, clean water daily. If you see a dove sitting puffed up on the ground with trouble swallowing, take down your seed feeders for 2 weeks to prevent birds from gathering and spreading the parasite. Mourning doves may seem simple and quiet, but as you have seen today, their biology is full of jaw-dropping surprises. In our next video, we are diving into why mourning doves are anything but ordinary, exploring their high-speed flight mechanics, their bizarre nesting choices, and why their quiet presence in your yard is a sign of a thriving ecosystem. Click on the screen right now to watch that video next. Until next time, keep looking closer, because the greatest mysteries are often hiding in the places we walk past every day.